Hello, bunny. Ah, you know what this means, don't you? It's Easter! Sorry, I've been around for a while. After Christmas, went into hibernation a little bit, so I'm back to tell you about eggs, rabbits, and the big boss man himself, Jesus Christ of fucking mighty! Now, I've taken up smoking for Lent, but Lent is nearly over. And you know what comes next? It's Bad Friday, because something terrible happened on that dark, depressing, dank, shitty little day known as Cross Bun Day. Well, you know that guy God? Yeah, well he had kids, and one of his kids was called the Big J. Or Jesus, as we know him from the stories such as Bible. Well, he was quite a big chap. Not literally big, but he was famous. And people fucking liked him. But that didn't stop him getting bloody murdered, did it? No! So, Jesus, he had these mates what he always hung around with. There's like 14 of them or something. And he called them his cyborgs. One of these cyborgs was called Judith. And at this point in time, Judith hadn't done the naughty on Jesus. But she was about to. So, this one day, Judith comes up to Jesus and says, you still on for the Last Supper tonight? Jesus goes, Last Supper? I mean the supper, just supper, yeah. So, yeah, he gave away, the silly bugger. Took the guys ages to find a place what would take a booking for 14 people. Especially seeing as they wanted to all sit on one table. And on the same side of the table as well, no doubt. I've seen the pictures on Instagrams. But anyway, down at the Cock and Bull in Nazareth, they all had a good time. And Jesus showed off a bit. What he did was this. He got some wine, made that into water for the chaps. Got some bread, did bodies out of it. And then it's party piece. Jesus obviously was a carpenter, and carpenters, as we all know, are keen chicken keepers. So he handed out 14 eggs, and he said to the guys, hey listen guys, the cyborgs, wouldn't it be better if these were made of chucky? Oh, too right it would! And thus, Easter eggs were born! Anyway, to cut a long story short, Jesus got absolutely crucified that night. Woke up on a bloody cross. He was done for basically, and the guys were tearful. Obviously Judith won because it was his little joke. He put him up there in the first place, and so he's up there a few days. Guess what happened? He died. Ah. Choo, coming through. Oh, dead. So, poor old Jesus had carked it, and he got buried in a special tomb. But here's the crazy thing. 2 days later, on the Sunday, the guys went to visit his tomb, and being a bit morbid, they wanted to see what his corpse looked like. So, they went inside, and poof! He had vanished. Oh, hiya Tony. What are you doing here? My mate Tony just popped round. I borrowed a drill off him the other day. No daddy, what are you doing? Tony, get your bloody finger out my mouth. He does this sometimes. Tony! Not me bogey, Tony! Ah, this is so embarrassing. Poof! He was gone. All that was left was a pile of robes on the floor. Much like that scene, you know, where Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi, they have the standoff in Star Trek. A bit like that, you know? So anyway, Jesus was not dead. He's not dead anymore. Happy days, happy Easter. Couple of the cyborgs are standing in the doorway of the tomb. George and Stir. Anyway, George says to Stir, hey, where's he gone, Stir? Where is he, Stir? And that is where the term Easter comes from. Don't you forget it. Treat time for you guys. Just to top this little Easter video off, I've written a ditty just for you, all about Easter. Let me grab my ukulele. Happy Easter to you, lots of talking and choo-choo. Happy Easter from Jesus. Happy Easter to